Hello folks, I'm doing a test. So I got a mic by the R50, which I'm going to talk about, but this is little Sweet Wanda, minding her own business, sing in the doggy cam. She's looking fine. This is the Z50 with the 20mm f1.8. She looks pretty good, doesn't she? Falling asleep. This, as you can hear my voice, I'm sitting at the desk. So I got the microphone, the Ceremonic, hooked up to the R7, which is looking at this right now, the R50. And I'm moving over here closer to see if my voice is better. So, here's the R50. I want to show you something. So, this is the movie mode, okay? If I turn it on, and I'm going to leave the cap on, okay? So, let's say I want to pick a movie mode. So I go over here. Now, here's the options. There's two auto exposure ones, you know, the shutter speed, aperture. So there's that one, and then there's a C. So I guess that's the program also, because it also does the auto exposure with the speed and aperture, or shutter speed. So I don't know if that's for cinema or if it's in crop mode. I love the HDR. This is with the IBIS on. This is for close-up demos. This is manual mode, and that's the other shutter priority, or the program priority. All this is in 1080p. 1080p 30. That is the settings for Canon. Now, if I went ahead, let's say I pick, now I believe this is line skip right here. And this is the full quality. You know, kind of like an HDR, like this one. So watch what happens. I hit enter. Okay, I'm going to pick that one. That's what I picked. But if you go into menu, it's 1080p 30. And let me do it this way. Okay, now watch what happens if I decide to change it. So if I click on that, so it's 1080 by 30, and it's not light, it's the full IPB, okay? And let's say if I want to go to 4K 30, all right? Standard IPB, that's light, okay? So what's this? Let's just say I want to make it in 4K. Look at this screen. And center, okay. Under these settings, the camera may turn off suddenly in case. Well, you get the picture. It doesn't like it. And that's all in the movie mode. And that's with all these settings. And if I put it in the shaking, I think that's the only one that I can do in 4K, I believe. So if I go here and go to the shakiness, all right? Record movies less affected by camera shake. Okay. Set the image stabilizer on. And if I go to the menu, next window, and it's on. It's enhanced. Now, the enhanced I don't like because it gives you a lot of wavy stuff, whatever. But I'm going to just put it on, okay? I'll leave it there. That's digital. Yes. So I don't know what the enhance is unless it's including the lens too. So anyway, let's just leave it on enhance for now, okay? So that's good. That's what I picked. Go over here, shooting mode. So you see it's at 1080p 24. And you can pick 24 if you want. You can pick 30 if you want. And watch. Nothing wrong with that. But if I go back here and decide to do, let's say, a 4K 24, okay? Just going up. Watch what happens. That's selected. So that stabilizing will allow you to do it. That's the only setting I can see. But that's if you're holding it, logging it. If I use this in my car, I don't need a stabilization because the car will handle it. It's kind of like being on a tripod. So let's go to another one. Let's move it up to 4K 30 all the way. Okay? Hit enter. 4K 24 IPB. Not the light, just the IPB. Full blown. See? Now you get the message. Warning message. So if I go back to menu, let's just go to the right. Okay. So that's with IPB light. Same thing. They don't want you to do the 4K 30. So why do they have it in there? Alright. Menu again. Let's go to 4K 24. No problem. So you can do 4K 24 with the stabilization. So what I think you can do is if you, let's go to a setting, manual. Alright? Everybody likes manual. If I hit menu, guess what? If you look at that, speed, yeah, there's no movie stuff. Well, yeah, movie record size, all right, 1080p 60, all right. So you can go to manual and see what, so let's select it. Let's go to 4K 30. Hit menu, no problem. So manual, you can do it. If I go to, let's say, shutter speed or aperture, 4K 30, they'll allow it. So I think these are line skipped right here. Manual to picture priority. If I go all the way to automatic and click OK, all right, to switch assist features, whatever, you don't need that. So I'm going to go to menu and it goes to 4K 30. It'll allow that. Interesting, right? So let's say, and you only get certain modes. You don't get the light. All right. So standard IPB. You know, I can go to 1080, 60. No warning. All right. So I think all these are line skip, even on the automatic. My first video, car vlog, I put it on this setting. I have no way, it's hybrid auto. Create digest movie with your stills. Okay, so you can take pictures and video at the same time. All right. So, anyway, let's go to the menu. And let's see if it'll go to 4K 30. So you have less choices. You don't have any of the light, IPB light. Go there, menu, no problem. So I just wanted to show you, and you know, that's scenes and that's creative filters. So, but these are basically pictures, okay? So, anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to turn it off. It's a neat little camera. The only thing I hate is I'm always hitting these buttons and then I have to hit cancel or whatever. It's not overheating. It's not warm. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so that's all from the R7 sound. Now, what I'm doing is my microphone right here. How do I sound? Uh, 2 videos I was doing the unboxing, something happened. I don't know, but that's the way it was. And so I thought I'd do this quick 10-minute video on the settings that I found out. I thought I was, I set it for 1080 60, and then I picked a mode, and it dropped me to 1080 30. You can go to 24, that's no problem. But they give you the warning that says, hey, guess what? You can't do that. So, yeah, they reset it to either all 1080 30 in the movie mode, or you can leave it at 24 if you want that. That's no problem. But if you have kind of like the hybrid shooting mode, which I did the first one, it lasted for about maybe 20 minutes before it overheated and shut down. Well, I shut it down. But that was at 4K, I think 24 that I was trying that speed. So I thought you might want to, know something about that. If you put it in the movie mode, you got full blown, beautiful video, but it's all in 1080p. If you want the line skip, then you put it in the regular modes, and then you can hit the movie record and all that stuff. In the enhanced IBIS, no problem. You can put whatever mode you want. And that's the only one. I thought manual you could do it, but no. So it has to be in the regular mode dial, and all that is line skipped. So I think the enhanced mode is also line skipped in the movie mode. It's something that I'm testing out. I haven't watched any videos and stuff, but what I'm gathering is I thought it would be 1080p 60 or whatever you set. And when I say it in the videos, I says, yeah, 1080p 60. Well, no, it's not. So this is part 1. Part 2, I'm going to show you 4 different videos of the same video, and I'll do it at different shots, and I'll show you the difference between 1080p 30, 60, and then 4K 30 and 60. And all this was shot at the 1080p 30. All right. So I'll show you where I think the movie shines, or the different ones I'm going to pick for the video editing, and see if one looks a little bit too fast, one looks just right. So that's in part 2. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Let me know which mic you like better, because the R7 may suck, and I think they do. On the onboard sound on the camera is okay, but I wanted to try the microphone to see if it worked. And when I did a previous video, it sounded awful. That one and this one. So I'm trying that out. That's usually my A6100 up there. So I was thinking of getting rid of the Sony APS-C, but it turned out to be a champ outside. If I do it on a person, unless I get some better lighting, you're going to see a lot of noise. So it's either an overhead shot or I get rid of it. But anyway, I never had a problem with the sound on that camera, the A6100. I do have a problem with the R7. And I did watch a video with Vanessa Joy where she compared the R5, R6, and the R7 as photo-centric cameras, all right, which can do video. but she compared the C70, the R8, and I think the R10 and R50, all right, as video centric. And the reason why is there's more video stuff on those cameras than for picture quality. So, anyway, just a little tidbit right there. So, as I said before, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant. And I hope this video was helpful for you. To let you know that for 1080p, that's just a vlogging camera. So you either get line skipped or you get the full-blown video, but it's only in 1080p. Unless you put it on the stabilizer on, and that's it. The manual mode is still line skipped in the movie mode. But if you do the regular mode settings, I think they're line skipped, but then you can go to the higher resolutions, 4K 30, and that's the highest it can go. It won't do a 4K 60. So, anyhow, just remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, I'll see you then. Goodbye.